that in mind. So I'm a big fan of using multiple primers. I don't think there's a one-size-fits-all primer for pretty much anybody, unless someone has like one skin type. So in that case, what I'll do, I'll use 2 primers. So on the lower part of her face, where she needs a little bit of hydration, I'm going to use the MAC Hyper Real. So I'm just using a Q-tip. I just put a little bit down, and then I just take my brush. I use the same brush that I use for foundation for my primer, but it is a MAC brush. So I'm taking that primer, focusing that on her jaw and her cheek. Same thing. So I kind of go up. So if you were highlighting under the brow here, it would really smooth in, or it would blend in really nice and smooth with that. So you'd be here, kind of like that. But you do it between every step. So after the concealer, spray. After like blush 1, spray. And you just keep layering it. And if that means you spray it 10 times, maybe you spray it 10 times. You know, it will.
yourself.
Okay.
The bristles are inside and they're ceramic, so they're less damaging. What I like about this one is you can take big pieces and then all you do is brush it to tangles like a normal brush. Para comer está mucho mejor que el otro, porque el otro lo están construyendo.